My name is Lydia Han, but I go by Hans, and I studied abroad at the University of Jordan through the Middlebury in Jordan program. Amman is not really like an ancient city like Baghdad or Damascus in Syria. It came out of like the early 1900s, and so actually after 1948 and 1967, the two consecutive Arab-Israeli wars, there were huge floods of like Palestinian refugees who came in, and so that's what actually grew the city. Like the city grew out of conflict. So if I walk outside of the university gates, like right in front of me is like a big street with like all these cars rushing past, and then across from it are all these like bookstores, like fast food chains for students, like cafes for students to study in, like all these like clothing stores. And so yeah, it's just like a lot of hustle and bustle and noise, but very contained chaos, like any other city, but dustier. I think the Middlebury program is really good in that it does make you live with the host family, because you really do see the nuances of like everyday life. And so I live with the host family in the neighborhood of Khalda. It's really nice because you see like the family structure and like just like how things are done. Each language comes with a different set of vocabularies, and so maybe in school when we studied Arabic formally, we learned a lot of like political language, or, like economic language, and like historical language, but like, you know, you really need the language of like everyday life, which is what you use when like you're living with the host family, right? You're like, okay, like where do I put my socks? And you're like, what's for dinner? Language is something adaptable to every context, so you have to expose yourself to every context while you're learning a new language. When you're placed into a completely new environment with different challenges and different situations, you discover more about yourself because certain things about yourself are brought out into light, or they're also created within yourself in the process of you being in that situation. The Middlebury program in Jordan was, in my opinion, the most rigorous, the most intense, and for that reason, it's one of the best programs. I really do believe that. If you can use study abroad as a catalyst to like better yourself as a person in terms of like learning as quickly as you can, learning with different people as well, learning in a different environment, like challenging your own beliefs, like that's definitely what study abroad can provide for you.